Alright, we got part of the nest box cut out and ready to put in. This will be a external nest box where you can check it from the outside. That's just the ones we prefer. You know, you could do whatever you want. It'll be a double nest box, so we've got 3 partitions. These are actually just a 10-inch by 8.5 inch rectangle, and then we measure out 4 inches and up 6 inches, draw a line between those and cut those off. And then this will be the side that sits in the coop, and this will be outside. Your lid will be here, and it'll actually open up that way. So you'll need 3 of those for a double. So you'll need the 2 ends and then 1 in the center. This is a couple pieces of board. This one is 9 inches by 20 inches. This one is 6 inches by 20 inches. This is actually plywood, just an old scrap piece that we found laying around. You know, you can make it out of pallet boards, OSB, you know, any sort of thing like that. But we'll put these together, how they go. You can kind of see how things would go together if I had an extra hand. But we'll put this together and check it out, and then we'll go to the next steps of building it. Alright, we got this this far on it. This will be, you know, what you'll see on the outside of the coop. Lid will flop open. You can reach down in and grab the eggs. So this will be the interior side. We've got to put a board across the top here, and then I like to put a little lip along the inside. That way all your nest material don't get sloughed out every time a hen gets out of the box. And this is 3/8 plywood. You know, it's pretty thin stuff. I mean, it's still strong, but as far as being able to fasten it together, you know, I had to be careful using the crown stapler because I didn't want to split it all to pieces. So I did use some tight bond to put this together. If you do use wood glue, make sure you get a good quality outdoor glue. Tight bond is what I use for about everything, bee boxes and everything else. But just wanted to throw that out there. If you do use some real thin material, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and glue that up. Alright, that's pretty much a finished nest box other than the door that would be right here. So you can see from the outside there's plenty of space. You know, you can see the whole nest. So, you know, you won't overlook any eggs because of the small opening from the front or the inside. That'll be what the chickens see, what they'll be using. You know, like we've got the lip here. That way we can fill that full of straw or whatnot. And then, you know, of course, the divider so that they can have privacy. And then also, I can't remember if I mentioned on this section or not, this is bantam dimensions. So if you're getting leghorns or Wyandottes or, you know, bigger chickens, this would probably be a stretch. They might be able to use it, but I would probably go at least 1 or 2 inches higher and 2 inches deeper, you know, to accommodate those birds if you decide to make this coop for full-size ones. Alright, we've got 2 of the walls sheeted, pretty much ready to go. What we'll do now is install the nest box. What I like to do on those is take a 2x4 and, you know, the length of your nest box, and screw that down to the framework of the floor. 2 reasons: that'll give you something better to staple through the nest box to, and it will also keep the front of the nest box up off the floor a little bit, just to keep droppings and whatnot getting into it. But we'll get that put down and then we'll throw the nest box in there. Alright, the nest box installed. You know, it's pretty solid just to have. Let's see, I put 3 screws through the bottom of it into the 2x4 that we just mounted, and then shot a couple staples into one of the side panels. but it it's sturdy as of right now. But as you can see, the front of the nest box is about even with the siding boards. So what we need to do is put a nailer. So it'll just be a board right here. We could put it to the back side of the siding here, and then the back side of the siding that goes here, and then that way the boards can come from here down here to rest on the coop, or rest on the nest box, and then we will staple those into this nailer that we're putting on here. Alright, for the roof of the nest box, it is just 3/4 inch pine board. It's got a bevel cut on one side, because that'll be the side that butts up against the coop, so you want that good and tight. I already got one coat of paint on the outside, but like I said, it's just regular pine board cut to length. And then pine is so straight grained, and it doesn't have a lot of split resistance. So what I've done was I just took a couple pieces of scrap plywood and glued them and stapled them to both of the edges, just to give the board split resistance. So that way you don't accidentally slam it and half your doors falls off. So that's what we're going to be using for the nest box lid. But the nest box is here on the side. That pops open. You get in there to get your eggs and whatnot. Then again, raccoons or whatnot are a problem in your area. Might want to put a latch on that.